Arvid, firstly, for you, just tell us about Warren Wake coming back and what it means to the team at this juncture of the season.
First of all, Warren is he's been training well with us for 2 weeks now. So fitness-wise, it's nice to have him back. Then obviously, it's as a leader, as a human being, he's priceless for us. So just the calmness he will bring, the leadership he will bring. We're really looking forward to having him back in the team.
The call to stick with Nick though as captain, explain that for us, please.
We believe that Nick is captain now, so Warren will assist him in any way. Next week we'll see who's available to play, who's not. So for us, it was just a logical thing to keep Nick.
So Warren might not be available next week?
No.
Obviously he hasn't played much this year with James and Bucky de Villiers now. He's coming for Let Marseille in the last week or two. His partnership with those guys and that, you confident that they'll gel nicely?
Definitely. I think it's a traditional loose forward combination. While the Boks weren't playing, they were all here every day training with us. So it's not the first time ever that they'll train together or has trained together. So no, I don't see that as a problem.
And then just Franco, I see Franco and Nhleko obviously being rested. Is that an SARugbymag directive?
Well, they've played a lot of rugby, so I think it's in the best for us, the Boks and South African rugby to manage their game time and to get them ready for the end of year tour.
Would you like to have seen them playing, or would they have liked to play on Saturday?
I think it's a call for SA Rugby, so I think it's in the best interest for everyone.
Given the fact that the Lions lost to the Sharks earlier this season, did that impact in the way you put together this team at all, given their strengths?
I won't say specific for the Sharks. I think we've learned a good couple of lessons after that game. The 2 weeks we were off, we prepared with that in mind. So did we pick a team specifically for that? Not necessarily, but did we prepare for that? I think we're a lot better prepared this time.
What happened against the Pumas, was that more the movement that you wanted to be going in and the things that you obviously discussed in that 2 weeks off? Did that come to fruition and that Pumas go for you?
I think I've been saying since game one we need to be more clinical on attack and defence. I think we're definitely closer with that. We're moving forward with that. So we're looking forward to build on last weekend.
But an Appeal also coming back. I mean, you've got a lot of experience now in that back line. Just tell us, what are your plans? I know we spoke to the guys on Tuesday and that they seem to want to play Lions rugby like we saw in Super Rugby, where there could be a little bit different on Saturday. What are you expecting and what are you expecting from this back line?
Obviously, we're expecting excitement on attack and defence, both sides. There's some good leaders in between them with good experience, so accurate decision making, good execution.
And do you know what sort of weather is in store for them?
I think it's been changing every day. We've been looking every day, so it's changing. So no, whatever it is, we've prepared for whatever the scenario is. So we're excited about it.
How important are the guys like Elton coming back last week, Nick who's played overseas, Lionel, those guys as leaders, like you say, you mentioned them. But I mean, is it a key matter to have those sort of guys in the semi-final stage, and how important is it?
They definitely make a positive impact and difference. So they've experienced pressure before, they've experienced this before, so it's not brand new for them. So we're looking for them to be that guy in that scenario. So it's nice to have them.
Wessel, just to you, and then Bafana, you can maybe go afterwards. Just your thoughts on your teams in the semis again. I mean, this Lions junior structure has really worked well in the last number of years.
Yeah, I think it's been an interesting season for us. It's a double round where the under-19s are different from the 21s. So we've had to really think nicely about injuries, but luckily, apart from two players, we basically available most of our team, most of our strength. So we've been prepared well. So I'm excited for tomorrow.
Having a double round, does that give you a much truer reflection of where the talent's at?
I think it does, yes. it's also challenging with a lot of the school boys coming from school. They play a lot of rugby at school, so about the first 3-4 months, basically you just fix all the injuries and the niggles. So you need that 6 months in the build up towards the under 19 season. But the double round is definitely good. So it's been a good season for us.
Before you take it a step further though, those youngsters.
Yeah, look, it's I think having 3 sides in the semi-finals is testament to how well the program is working. It's one thing to have talent; it's another thing to be able to convert that into guys that can play. And looking at the senior team and the guys that are in the team, I mean, I'm almost counting 5, 6, probably more than that, guys that have come through under 19, under 21 program, and ultimately, I think between Wessel and I and the rest of the junior management, if we can serve in such a way that guys can come through the ranks, ultimately, you know, the program is working, and yeah, we're doing something right somewhere.
Bafana, you must be quite chuffed with the amount of experience actually that you've been able to call upon. I mean, Len Massane has almost felt like a senior team regular. Your centres have played this season in the senior side as well. You must be feeling really confident about that as well.
It's good. The one thing I must just say about the guys is that we've got a very good bunch of guys. They're humble, they're hardworking, they're honest. So whenever they come down to us, you know, and again through Ivan, the guys understand where they are. The guys are always willing to work hard, and for me that's always a nice thing because none of them are coming with any sort of expectations. I mean, we had one Disile Simelani play against the Sharks off the bench, you know, and he was just as happy to contribute and to serve. So yeah, we're well prepared, and it's just about how they take it forward now, especially with a guy like Len who just gets an opportunity to start.
Even when we spoke to Jiva the other day, he sort of almost had the feeling that it might not be a good thing to fight fire with fire kind of thing against the Sharks, where try not to mix it too much with their forwards, try to keep the ball away a bit and so on. Do you go along with that, or what's your thoughts on that?
Achiva's life slogan is confuse the enemy, so he's got that, he says it every single day. No, obviously we know it's coming, we've prepared for that, we've got a plan or two of our own, so rugby is still 15 men taking on 15 men, so otherwise it would be called touchies. So you have to be physical, but we'll stick to our DNA. We've prepared for a certain plan, so we must just go and execute.
Last week we saw the new name and a new player come onto the field, Trade Phillies. Can you tell us a bit about him? He's a big guy.
These two guys must actually tell you about Phillies. No, we're excited to have him. He's a genuine talent as a youngster. I think there's tight head is an exciting position in South Africa currently. I think if you're tight head, you can really go far. Big guy, big kid, good work ethic. So no, we're really excited about him.
Let's be honest, tight head is at the moment maybe a position at the Lions where the depth is not that great. So you see that as an opportunity for a youngster like him to sort of try and make his name in that position.
100%. What an opportunity. Semi-final Currie Cup.
Has he been here for a long time? Excuse my ignorance, but has he been in the union for a while?
Yeah, he's played. He was part of the under-19 Currie Cup winning group. He's played a bit of Varsity Cup, and he's been in the under-21 group this year. So he's been through the mill. He's been through the system. Had a couple of knocks, setbacks with injuries. Also a student, so takes his studies quite seriously. So every now and then you don't get to see. It's not often you get to see a tight head shooting the lights out at junior rugby, and obviously when they get to the top, everyone gets excited about them. So, like Ivan said, one to look out for in the future.
Just what's the situation with Currie? Is he not available for this match, or what? Where is he at the moment?
Yeah, he's not available currently. He's in Japan. So yep.
Even there's been a lot of talk amongst the coaches this season about the challenge of rolling substitutions and getting used to it. Firstly, what I want to ask, are you happy to finally have 23 again available this weekend? And how have you experienced the whole system? Do you think you've got the hang of it now? Teams have got the hang of it, using almost strategically all these rolling substitutions?
The interesting thing is I think it took me 5 weeks to get used to it, and now it's gone again. But no, I think both have got the benefit, definitely. If you apply the rolling system well, it's a benefit for you. This is a little bit more old school, so we're more used to this. The players can buy into 80 minutes, so I think the preparation is a little bit easier regarding the 23 players, no rolling subs.
Sorry, and if I could just ask, what would your preference still be? Do you still like the
23.
Traditional?
23, yep.
To have a 2:30 kickoff, okay, let's assume it maybe is a dry day. Obviously, Durban, if you play at night, kind of a thing, the humidity and the wet ball and so makes it difficult. Will it be so much better at 2:30? You feel obviously it'll be much warmer, maybe if it's, as I say, if it's a dry day.
It'll probably be warmer and a little bit more humid. The pitch should be a little bit drier. We've experienced quite wet pitches playing there at night. It should be a very exciting game. They've got a set plan. We will have a plan, so yeah, it should be very exciting.
Yes, maybe just something important, more of a natural left wing, but you obviously easy with him playing on the right.
We've used him on both sides the last 4 or 5 years, so yeah, I don't think it wasn't even a thing for us. Scott will play 14, Apu will play left.
As ons hierdie so in Afrikaans doen.
Ja.
Of ons nie wat ons.
Ja, doen.
As ons kyk na die wedstryd, die vorige wedstryd in die Haie en miskien die heel laaste wedstryd wat julle gespeel het, wat se lesse het julle al geleer wat julle voel julle kan in hierdie wedstryd toepas Saterdag?
Veral teen die Haie, hulle het regtig 'n goeie span, so as jy onnodige foute in jou helfte maak, kan hulle kapitaliseer op dit. So ons sal regtig fokus om meer klinies in ons helfte spesifiek te wees. Ons weet hulle het 'n sterk skram en 'n sterk lyn staan, so ja, as jy vir hulle verniet bal in jou helfte gee, sal jy penaliseer.
Okay, jy persoonlik as afrigter, wat het jy nou in die afgelope paar maande geleer? Of wat is nou vir jou anders as toe jy begin het?
Dis 'n goeie vraag. Ek dink die grootste verskil is die proses met die span, waar ons begin die dag 1 en amper sê met jou voete vind, waar jy het verhoudings opgebou, hulle verstaan meer hoe jy goed wil doen, al doen ons presies wat ons altyd gedoen het. Ek dink dit is nog steeds 'n vorm van verhouding tussen jou en die spelers. En die manier hoe ons voorberei is presies dieselfde. So ek is die wat gegroei het, verseker die meeste in terme van die proses vir my. Ek dink my werk is maar om die boot aan die gang te hou en in dieselfde rigting te stuur as wat Swys gedoen het. So vir my het ek obviously meer oor myself geleer, meer oor die span geleer, meer oor dit werk, maar dis 'n exciting challenge.
Wat voel jy gaan die grootste bedreiging van die Haie wees?
Vir ons, teen ons.
Ja, wat gaan hulle die gevaarlikste kan maak?
Ek dink hulle speel 'n offload wedstryd. So as jy hulle gaan toelaat om te offload, dan sal ons onder druk sit.
Dankie julle.
Dankie.